Aw. What's up, Miki? Mika, you're so cute. Yeah, you are. So, I don't know what kind of vlog this is going to turn into, but I can tell you right now that it is a Thursday. I do not feel like doing any of the chores I want to do. I am tired and unmotivated. I took like 30, probably closer to 40 minutes to just scroll on my phone and do nothing and like mentally take a break. Now I'm in the mood to be productive again, and sometimes, and I don't know if it's just because I'm obsessed with movies and TV shows or whatever, but I do best being productive by imagining my life as a movie, and not in a like selfish, I think I'm the best kind of way. I just sometimes really do well if I think it's a montage doing things that I want to put off, or I'm just not disciplining myself to do. It makes it feel more enjoyable, and like, I don't know, it just disciplines me to do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm literally gonna put on my Beats headset, put on a playlist that reminds me of a movie soundtrack, and clean. So all of this used to be under here, and this is so far back. Trying to figure out how to organize all of our appliances. So this kitchen, we just have so many appliances now, and this kitchen needed to be organized in a more efficient way. So besides the fact that we have more appliances than before, I knew the flow of this kitchen just needed to be better in the sense of where the placement of pots and pans were, cleaning supplies, things like that. Things were just not in the optimal space that would make it easier from day to day. So I cannot go another year in this apartment with things not being optimally organized for what we need in our life right now. Like right now we have so many appliances, so I don't want a cluttered countertop of appliances. So they are now tucked underneath the sink in our other cupboard. So now the only appliances that are on the counter, which make the most sense, is our espresso machine and our blender, because I use these in the morning, and I can promise you right now, if we put them away, I am not going to be able to function in the morning anyways. So they're going to be up here. We've been weighing our food and tracking our calories again. So I have my food scale, and then on top I just have like my everyday coffee cup and smoothie cup, and then some espresso. And then now the counter is typically clear, like, and the only things that are on the counter is our little fruit basket where we keep our bananas, Michael's energy drinks. If Michael didn't like his energy drinks room temp, they probably would be in the fridge. Sliding into first base. Like, this looks a lot better. So now when I go underneath, the dish pots are a lot more accessible. That was the problem before. They were in a container in the back. Made no sense because I need these pretty often. And now back here is like our K-cup machine, because I'm doing espresso right now, so I don't need that out. Flour, sugar, the big blender that we don't always use. Our crock pot is right there, and then the only thing I need to move to get access to it is the trash bags, which isn't bad. Ooh, I'm sorry, Raven. Don't put your head there. And then underneath here, it's kind of hard to see because of the rice, but which I didn't account for when organizing. I didn't count what it looks like when we have a full bag of rice, but it still works out. Our air fryer here. This is our most used pan, if not this pan. So our most commonly used pans are easily accessible. I have another big pan, but its handle's pointing backwards because we use this a lot. That's a lot better organized already. Oh, and I finally hung up our whiteboard where we write down meals and stuff. Me learning to cook and trying to get better at it, I do a lot better writing out my meals for the week. The next big place I want to organize is our bathroom because it is such a mess. That thing just needs to be gutted and deeply organized because there's so much junk in there, and I know it can all fit in there. I just have been so lazy, and I have not disciplined myself to clean it out. So that is the next big task. Honestly, it became just the general drop all stomping ground. I had no organization. I put in one under the cabinet shelf kind of unit thing for it I got from Target, but even then that wasn't fully optimized for what was needed underneath there. So there was products that I didn't want anymore and probably even some expired stuff. It just needed to be really sorted through. So once everything was out, I went through and analyzed what I want, what I didn't want. There were some products in there that I got from when I was a beauty consultant at Walgreens and it was free and I haven't used anything in it yet. So there were a lot of things that I needed to get rid of in that aspect. And then also just taking inventory of what we actually have and need. Thankfully, we don't need a lot. So it was just figuring out the right organization. Now I feel a lot better. I think it's way more efficient and everything fits and we have exactly what we need. So I think it's gonna work out so much better now. So now when you come in, there's not more than just the trash can and my nail kit. This is much better, and underneath it looks a lot better. Back there is like first aid stuff. This is hairspray, cleaning product, holders for when if I ever clean my makeup brushes, womanly products. I have a Lazy Susan that has all of our cold and other medicines that we could possibly need. My hair tools hang here. The hair dryer hangs here. Top is a mix, Michael and myself, because Michael doesn't have a lot of products. I have a lot of products. Probably from like here over is Michael, and then the rest is me. And then underneath is more overstock of things. I have like makeup wipes, makeup brush cleaner, appliance top things to my hair dryer, and then things that I know I need at a quick grab, like my dry shampoo, nail polish remover. But it's so nice because it all fits under here. I can actually grab things that I need. All of the procrastinating I've been doing on organizing the bathroom, I'm finally done. So that feels nice. The only place left that does need a good deep clean, declutter is honestly the bedroom. When I will get to that, I don't know. If I do get to that in this vlog, that's really nice, but I wouldn't hold my breath on it. I'm impressed I got to the kitchen and the bathroom in 1 month, so I'm taking the W. It's getting to the point where I will organize the bedroom in this vlog. This is chaos. I need this sorted. It's driving me crazy. So there are so many things in here that just need to be sorted, put away. Some things need to go into our storage closet. Some things need to just be gutted. There's just so many things going on. And while the rest of the apartment is flowing well and organized super nicely and it's efficient for what we need, this bedroom always is just chaotic and I'm getting really sick of it. So, because this just needs to be better, especially with the demands of our new lifestyle. It needs its act together. I don't know how else, but this just has to happen. I'm gonna lose my mind if it stays this unorganized. So this literally says clothing rack, because I knew one day I possibly need this again, and I have literally a bag for all the extra accessories that like couldn't be put with the poles and stuff. And it's just ironic because the other day my boss was watching me pack up for work and I have a million little bags to collect my cords and my wires, and I just have a bunch of little bags that go into my big work bag, but that's how I stay organized. And she was like, does that exist at home? And I literally was like, yeah, I have a little bag for my clothing rack for when I do need it, that I can just find the extra spare parts that are too small to go into a huge storage unit. And I have the little bag in my junk drawer, so if I ever do need it, I know exactly where to grab it. My junk drawer is filled with mini bags, kind of crazy. But anyways, back to the B-roll montage. This bedroom needed this organization so bad, and honestly it still feels a little cluttered, but the way it's set up now flows so much better. So even though it's not as decluttered as I would like, I think we're still on the right track. I think this is very successful. This pile of stuff in the tote is like products and stuff that I don't need or like want anymore. I have the picture frames on top. We keep the ironing board out because I use it like every other night for Michael's uniforms. This flow of the bedroom is so much better. It still looks really cluttered, and I still have to break the habit of using this table as my dumping spot because, as you can tell, it's already happening again. I will sit down and go through this and find its proper homes for everything. At least everything that's on the ironing board right now, I know. So like these have a stain in it that I need to get out. These are a pair of flare leggings I ordered off of Amazon that I'm making some content about. Michael's stuff for his work. In general, just this walking space being more clear and just like having a flow, it makes me feel so much better already. This is not a perfect solution by any means. Like my dresser is still pretty cluttered. I have to find photos to print to put in there because I'll actually hang those up. We have all of my books along here. I have to find a spot for the full body mirror. So I need to find a place to mount this. I might just mount it right there, but in general, this mirror needs to be hung up more so we have somewhere to actually properly look at our outfits. Eventually, the bin of stuff that I don't want or need anymore and the extra photo frames will go onto this Facebook group called Buy Nothing. You should look it up, especially if you're in like a pretty suburban urban area. Buy Nothing is a legit group. It's actually run by moderators and stuff, and it's an organization. It's not just something started up by like random people. It's set to like when you join the group, you can only join the area that you're in because it's set to like a certain square mile radius. Anyone that's in that group, you're posting things that you don't want, don't need, and you basically just want to get rid of the item. And what happens is you post it. So let's say I'm posting those picture frames. I'll post that I have these picture frames, and then people can comment on my post and be like, oh, I would want it for this, I want it for that, or like I would love to be considered for this item. And then I let it sit in the group for like 2 days. I go in and I look at the comments and I pick who of the commenters will get my picture frames, and then I personally message them and I say, hey, you can have my picture frames. This is the pickup location. What time would you like to come by and pick them up? And I don't even have to be there for the pickup. I can just set them outside. Like some of the items that I've gotten from the group, people have just left out on the porch for me, and I just tell them the time frame that I'm coming by to pick them up. If you're lucky enough, like me, where you live in an apartment but you're around a lot of residential homes, a lot of people get rid of things that like you may need. My best like Buy Nothing I've ever gotten are these refrigerated reusable bags, because in my city you're not allowed to get plastic bags and they charge you if you need a reusable bag. I got like over 10 of them, and when I originally commented on the post, I really thought I was only getting like 2 or 3. Now I have so many, and they are like my favorite things to use when I go grocery shopping, and I got them for free. So I highly recommend that you look up your local Buy Nothing group. The moderators of the group will let you know if you're in the area or not. If you're not, unfortunately you won't get in, but they can point you in the right direction of where you belong, because in my area there's so many zip codes and I could not find my specific area. I purposely requested the wrong group, and that moderator was able to find me the link to my area, and so I've been in it ever since. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't been following me on my other socials, go check them out. I've actually been pretty consistent with them. So see you guys in my next video. Bye.